Think about your own life, and it's likely you've come across people who test your patience and your ability to respect them. Maybe it's that dishonest coworker, the arrogant neighbor, or the stubborn family member. We've all been there, feeling frustrated or puzzled by someone's behavior. This philosophy provides valuable guidance on how to respond to individuals who exhibit behaviors that are difficult to respect. Dishonesty. Dishonesty is a quality that can shake the foundation of trust and respect. Stoicism teaches us that maintaining our own integrity is paramount, regardless of the deceitful actions of others. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves." Stoicism invites us to focus on our own commitment to truth and honesty. When faced with dishonest individuals, rather than harboring resentment or frustration, we can practice integrity ourselves, thereby leading by example. By doing so, we hold true to our own values and remain unswayed by the unethical actions of others. Cruelty. Cruelty towards others is a challenging behavior to respect. However, Stoicism guides us to cultivate empathy and compassion, acknowledging that cruel actions often stem from internal struggles within the individual. This aligns with the Stoic principle that our reactions should be based on an understanding of the human condition, rather than knee-jerk emotional responses. Instead of reacting with anger or disdain, a Stoic might choose to respond to cruelty with kindness and understanding. By doing so, we strive to see beyond the cruel behavior and recognize the pain or confusion that might drive it. In this way, Stoicism encourages us to maintain our own inner tranquility in the face of cruelty, rather than allowing our emotions to be dominated by the actions of others. Arrogance. Arrogance, characterized by excessive pride and self-importance, can be challenging to respect. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of humility, urging us to focus on our own modesty and self-awareness. As Marcus Aurelius, one of the most prominent Stoic philosophers and the Roman emperor, noted, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." When confronted with arrogance, Stoicism encourages us to resist the temptation to become judgmental or condescending. Instead, we can strive to embody humility ourselves. By doing so, we set an example of how individuals can maintain dignity without succumbing to the pitfalls of arrogance. Injustice can be deeply infuriating, and it can strain our respect for those perpetrating it. Stoicism teaches us to act justly in our own lives and to support justice in society. However, it also reminds us that our anger in response to injustice can be counterproductive. Epictetus aptly put it, "Control your own reactions and keep calm, and the world will seem to you well-ordered." In the Stoic view, our anger doesn't fix the injustice, but rather compounds the negativity of the situation. Therefore, Stoicism advises us to direct our efforts toward acting justly and advocating for justice, while maintaining our inner composure. Closemindedness. Dealing with close-minded individuals who are resistant to new ideas and perspectives can be a source of frustration. Stoicism suggests that we remain open-minded ourselves and willing to engage in constructive dialogue. The Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." Stoicism emphasizes the importance of maintaining our own open-mindedness. When confronted with close-mindedness, rather than reacting with irritation, we can seek to understand the reasons behind this behavior. By doing so, we not only maintain our own inner peace, but also set an example of open-mindedness that may inspire others to consider different viewpoints. Excessive materialism. While materialism, in moderation, is not inherently disrespectful, an excessive focus on possessions and wealth can appear shallow. Stoicism reminds us to prioritize inner virtues and values over external acquisitions. As Epictetus pointed out, Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. When faced with individuals consumed by materialism, Stoicism encourages us to maintain our focus on the development of our inner character and values. This means that we do not judge them, but rather set our own standards based on principles rather than possessions. Stubbornness. Stubborn individuals who resist change and growth can be a source of frustration. Stoicism advises us to accept what we cannot change and to remain adaptable in our own lives, irrespective of the intransigence of others. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control and some things are not." In the Stoic view, we should not allow the stubbornness of others to disrupt our inner tranquility. Instead, we remain committed to self-improvement and personal growth, demonstrating that adaptability and growth are values worth pursuing. Gossip, engaging in malicious gossip, can damage relationships and trust. Stoicism reminds us to avoid participating in gossip and to focus on maintaining our own integrity in our conversations. The Stoic philosopher Seneca noted, "Laws do not put a stop to crime, they merely punish it." Stoicism encourages us to avoid gossip not out of fear of punishment, but because it aligns with our own moral values. When we encounter gossip, we can choose to refrain from participating and redirect conversations towards more constructive and meaningful topics. Intolerance. Intolerance of others' beliefs, identities, or differences can be deeply divisive and challenging to respect. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of tolerance, understanding, and recognizing our shared humanity, even when we strongly disagree with someone. Epictetus urged individuals to curb your desire. Don't set your heart on so many things and you will get what you need. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what truly matters and to appreciate the common humanity that binds us all. When faced with intolerance, we can choose to engage in thoughtful, empathetic conversations and promote understanding instead of allowing our reactions to be dominated by frustration or anger. Narcissism. Narcissistic individuals can be challenging to respect, as their excessive self-centeredness often leads to self-serving behavior. Stoicism encourages us to practice modesty and to focus on building meaningful connections with others rather than seeking validation or engaging in power struggles. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Stoicism reminds us that our actions speak louder than words. When dealing with narcissism, we can choose to remain modest and engage in genuine, meaningful interactions with others, rather than getting entangled in self-centered competitions or seeking validation.